Morning, gorgeous manifestors. Hope you are good. I've got a very important message for you today, and I'm feeling quite passionate about it, which is why I've taken the inspired action to come on and tell you what is going on and what is going through my mind at the moment. Oh, I look very shiny, don't I? Right, I'm just going to have a quick sip of water while I'm waiting for a couple of you to log on. I've just done an amazing Pilates class. It's been wonderful. Let me just play around with that light. That light is very bright, isn't it? Just done an amazing Pilates class to set the day off. So, hello. Say hello if you're tuning in so I know who's watching. Who have we got? It's not showing who's here. Here we go. Got Lowry. Who's here? Lowry. And two more, but I can't see who it is. So say hello. Say hello. Hi, my darlings. Right, now everyone's watching. And I'm hydrated after my Pilates class because I left my water at home. Hey, Carolina. My message for today. Hello, Louise, my darling. My message for today. Hey, Ray. Oh, there's lots of you. Right, stop saying hello to everybody. I need to actually get my message out. Right, so my message for today, and I'm very passionate about this, is that if something feels hard, stop. Stop pushing against it. I can hear my dog barking in the background. Hopefully she'll stop. So if something feels really hard to you, stop. For the Jesus, but just stop, basically. So a lovely, lovely friend of mine, I love her to bits, but she has been pushing and pushing and pushing at something for months. And I understand why she has been. What she's going through is difficult, to say the least. But she's in this situation where she's pushing and pushing and forcing and forcing. And I've said to her, stop. You just need to stop and not even think about it. Like, just stop, basically. So over the last week, the universe is now clouting her. She's got a full-on flu. She can't really move. She's coughing so much. And she's still messaging me, like, trying to push this thing that she's trying to push. And I literally just got really cross with her. With love, of course. But really cross with her just now. I was like, stop. Like, I literally don't know what else to say to you. The universe has literally just wiped you out with flu. And whenever you're ill, it's a symptom of something else that's going on. Like, it's a symptom of dis-ease. So for her, the universe has given her flu and she's still pushing. And I was literally like, oh my God, you need to stop. Just stop. And I know as soon as she releases that resistance, the universe is going to, like, just let things flow to her. And I just can't bear it. I'm getting so cross from a place of love. I'm like, stop. Like, what else is the universe going to bring you next to get you to stop? Like, I don't actually want to think about it. Just stop pushing. And so if there's anything in your life and you're pushing and pushing and pushing, stop. Like, that is the universe telling you it's either not meant for you at this time, or you're just pushing against your own manifesting. It's like resistance. When you're pushing at something, you just cause massive resistance. There's that saying, isn't it, that what you persist will resist you. And this is so true with law of attraction. I know in so many times in my life when I've pushed and pushed and pushed, I then just give up and surrender, and then it all flows in. It's like the floodgates open, and I know that's what's going to happen to this lady. And one lady watching this live at the moment, who's a gorgeous client of mine, she had something really similar a couple of months ago where she was unemployed. She was getting really upset. She came over and she was really upset and teary. And I just said to her, you need to stop pushing. And I get that feels really scary. So our human minds, our trained brains are like, if there's a problem, we need to fix it. So this girl was like job hunting. And it was very stressful for her. And I was like, you just need to stop. And she's like crying. And even she kind of in the tears was like, I know, even deep down, I need to, but I'm scared because all my friends are telling me I need to push and keep looking for jobs. And I was like, you need to stop. So thank goodness she listened to her inner guidance, because I know it's scary and she could have very well not have listened to that inner guidance. And she listened to that inner guidance. She listened to my words of wisdom. I'm so wise. And she stopped. And then within a week, she had a job. I was just like, that is how powerful it is. And so if there's anything you're pushing against, stop. And I remember being on the Abraham Hicks cruise. Esther was channeling Abraham, and there was so much amazing content on that cruise, obviously. But one of the things she said was, as humans, our tendency is to fix things. So, I mean, you can take this really wide-reaching as well. This can be things like, I don't know, I'm not going to go into really deep, heavy conversations now, but our tendency is to fix things. And they were saying, if you have 10 things in your life, and 5 are working and 5 aren't, human nature is to try and fix the 5 that aren't, and all that happens is you magnify them. What you're far better doing, if you want to live a life of ease and grace, is to focus on the 5 things that are working, like feel into them, like milk the energy of them, like bathe in all the stuff that's working. And then the other 5 things will sort themselves out. And that is exactly what I'm saying here. So I'm coming on like all het up and be like, everybody stop, but stop pushing. You're making your life so much harder. You're slowing everything down. It feels like a struggle. It feels draining. You're slowing all your manifesting down. And I promise you, I know it feels scary. I know what this woman's going through. It feels scary. But if she were just to stop, it would all flow. And what will happen is the universe will keep clouting you and clouting you and clouting you until you listen. Well, it won't clout you to begin with. It gives you gentle nudges. It gives you the inner guidance, and we are here to follow them. Or it makes our lives easier if we follow them. And if we don't listen, the nudges get stronger and stronger and stronger until they become this massive roar or this massive sign you can't ignore. And that happens for me in terms of leaving my PR role. I had nudges for about 5 years, and then something massive happened, and that was like the wake-up call for me. And a lot of the women in the Awaken Your Soul program, which is starting on Tuesday, which I'm very excited about, a lot of those women have reached that point as well, where they're like, enough is enough. I'm done with living small. I want to create a life of passion. So the universe will give you signs, and it will start off gently, but if you don't listen, they'll become clouts. And like this lady currently has flu, and if she doesn't listen to this sign, I dread to think what the clout will be next. Like, listen. The universe is there to guide you and to help you have a life of ease and grace. It's not supposed to be a struggle. So that, my darlings, is my heartfelt message for today. I know it feels scary, and I know human nature is to fix the things that aren't working, but I promise you, with all the love in the world, and this is not just my experience and my coaching telling you this is Abraham Hicks telling you, stop pushing against things. If it feels hard or difficult, a bit like the post I did earlier on this week, very law of attraction, if it feels difficult or like hard work, it's not meant for you at this time. Let it go. I only now move where things feel easy and fun and graceful. If it starts to feel like a struggle, I stop. So a classic example would be this weekend I went away, cleared 3 whole days to write my book. I was like, right, I'm on it. It feels good. It feels good to me. I'm going to write my book. So firstly, I'd had the aha to write my book about 6 months ago, and I've waited for the energy to feel right to write it. So I had the right energy. So I went away for the weekend. Sorry, my dog is being a little monkey as per usual. Oh, a little monkey as per usual. And then I went away for the weekend, and I literally wrote about 2 chapters. I was kind of like, I'm a bit bored now. And I was trying to write it because I was like, right, I've come away for the weekend. I've got the dog looked after. I've come away to write my book, and it just wasn't flowing. So I just stopped. I was like, there's literally no point me doing it, trying to write my book, because the wrong energy is going to be behind it. So just stop. So I hope that helps. But just stop. Like, I'm living proof, as is my client, as is so many people, as is Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks, whatever it is. Stop pushing, which my dog is not listening to at the minute. She's pushing her luck to try and get out the back door, so I should probably go. And I can see someone's just tried to call me. So I really, really hope this advice helps. I say it with all the love in the world. I know I feel quite passionate and a bit like, but it's just because I can't bear to see people making lives way harder for themselves than they need to. I literally can't bear it. So I hope that helps. I'm sending you all the love in the world, my darlings, and I will speak to you again very, very soon. Mwah.